Hi everybody, welcome to my kitchen. I'm here today because I wanted to show you, or I wanted to do a video on how to make this cutie, this little cake pop. Very cute, very simple to make, and I thought, well, this could be a good thing to share with everybody here on this video. So in a while, I'm going to be showing you how to make this cake pop, and especially one of the things that people ask me the most about the cake pops is how to get the right consistency for the dough to make the ball so the ball won't fall off the stick. So we're going to cover that in a minute, okay? I hope you like it and enjoy it. Thank you. Hello. Okay, I guess this is a good spot for you guys to see everything. So I'm going to start with the ingredients. What do you need to make the cake pops? You're going to need cake, of course. This is crumbled cinnamon and pumpkin cake. It's really good, really tasty. So I'm using this cake. This is leftover cake that I froze before. You can use leftover cake, or you can bake your own cake and do it and use it for your cake pops. I'm also going to use some condensed milk, okay, just to stick the cake together, not to give too much flavor, okay. I'm gonna stick with the flavor of pumpkin and spices. White melted chocolate, in this case it's gonna be white, but you can also use dark chocolate if you're gonna make another kind of cake pops. I'm also gonna have in hand a little piece of wax paper or parchment paper, the cake pop stick that I will need, and also sugar paste, white sugar paste for the wings, as well as a knife and a tool that I'm later going to use to make and to decorate the wings for the cake. We're going to start by making the dough out of cake to make the cake balls, okay, for the cake pops. So I'm going to start with I'm just going to crumble this a little bit more by hand, okay, because we don't want big chunks. I don't like the big chunks of cake. They could damage the look of the cake pop. It won't look as round and pretty as we want. Okay, so I'm just going to crumble this a little more. It's better now. So I'm just going to pour here maybe 1 teaspoon of condensed milk. I'm going to pour 1 teaspoon at a time and start mixing, because I don't want my dough to be so runny. The problem that most people have when making the dough for the cake pops is the consistency. Then they said that the balls won't hold, or the stick won't get stuck on the ball, and when they put the cake pop into the white chocolate, the ball fell off. It has to do with the consistency of this dough, and this is the big secret of the cake pop. That's it. The big secret is that it shouldn't be so runny. So what do you do in order not to be too runny? Is to add the whatever condensed milk or buttercream or icing that you're using to hold your cake together. You have to mix it a little at the time, okay? Don't put too much. It's better to put a little bit at the time and start mixing. See, I just put like 1.5 tablespoons here, and it's a dough already. Look, it's a dough. A little bit dry, but it's still dough. But now, if I just knead this, if I work my dough, it would be fine, because this cake is made with oil, not with butter. So as you can see, it's quite oily. So this will help my little cake pop balls to stick together. You won't need to put too much icing or condensed milk or buttercream into this dough. So I think this is pretty much it. It's quite good, okay? because it holds very well. And you can see there's some fat coming out, okay? You can see there's oily, so I'm not gonna put any more condensed milk in it. I'm just gonna let it rest for a little bit, and now we're going to form the little balls. In order to make the balls for the cake pop, you can either weight with a scale the same amount of dough for each ball, or you can use, I'm using a tablespoon, okay, a tablespoon measurement. So I'm just gonna grab here the amount of a tablespoon, okay, fill it completely, very, very tight. So my cake pop balls will all have more or less the same size. So when I have the amount that I need, I'm just going to work this with my hands and make the balls, the little ball that later will be our cake pop. Okay, just shape it well so it will look round and nice. And there you go. You have your cake pop ball. This is a little oily, okay? And when the cake is too oily, what could happen, let me focus here better so you can see better. Okay, there you go. When the cake is too oily, what could happen is that it will start to sweat through the chocolate if it has any air bubbles, and it will damage the chocolate. So in order to dry this a little bit, okay, and lose the amount of fat that it has, I'm just gonna put this in the fridge for a couple of minutes, okay, just to dry it a little bit. And I'm gonna keep making more cake pop balls, okay? See you in a bit, guys. So here I am again back. The ball of the cake pop was on the fridge for about 5 minutes, and it's drier now, as you can see. So the next step will be to place the stick into the ball. So how are we going to secure this? Very simple. Using the white chocolate, or the chocolate that you're going to use it, you're going to place the tip of the stick on the chocolate, just the tip, okay, enough. And then you're just going to insert it into the cake pop ball. Not all the way, okay? It's like halfway there. Whoops, sorry. I moved the camera. Like halfway there, okay? And you're going to let it rest for about, I don't know, a minute or two, okay, in order for this chocolate to dry and the stick to hold. In this phase, you can just put the ball in the right shape that you would like. This cake pop is going to be upside down cake pop, okay? I'm going to create a base of chocolate here to hold the cake. But like this, I know that my cake pop will hold. Okay, here's the cake pop with the stick on it. The stick is in place, okay? The chocolate is dry, so the stick won't get out of here. The cake pop is ready to get covered in white chocolate. So I'm just gonna bring my white chocolate here. I melted some white chocolate. I did it on the microwave, but you can do it in bain-marie or in the microwave. If you do it in the microwave, make sure you do it a little at a time so you won't burn or stick your chocolate. Okay, so now I'm just gonna hold it here, and I'm going to put the cake pop inside the white chocolate and cover it completely. It has to be very, very well covered with the white chocolate. I'll take it out, and now in this part I'm just going to do little movements. Let me just use this hand, it's better for me. Little movements, okay, as you can see, because I'm going to let it drain all the excess of chocolate that has the ball, okay? So I'm going to just move it around a little bit. I'm going to focus this better. Okay, so I'm just going to move it around a little bit, shake it a little bit, not too hard because we don't want the ball to fall off the stick, okay? That's why it's very important that the cake pop the stick is really set before we do this. So now I'm going to, since this is going to be an upside down K-pop, I'm going to use my parchment paper or wax paper, and I'm just going to place it here. Okay, I'm not making any pressure, it's just the weight of the Cakepop. I don't know if you can see there, but it's making the chocolate that is pouring from the ball is making a base where my Cakepop is going to stand. This is the technique for stand-up K-pop. I'm going to let it dry because this is white chocolate and the cake is quite dark. If we just give one coat of white chocolate, it doesn't look quite white, right? You can see the cake through. So I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to do another coat of white chocolate. So while I'm waiting for my cake pop to set, the white chocolate on the cake pop to set, I'm going to work with the wings. So I rolled out some sugar paste, and I already cut two, let me just focus this, okay, two little wings to place on the sides of the cake pop. They look very cute like this. The original cake pops that I made, they just had their wings like that, and I put some sugared sprinkles on top just to give some glitter on it. Okay, but in this case today, since we're doing only one, I'm going to show you a very nice way just to add some texture. I'm just going to do two cuts here. Okay, one here and one to the other side. Okay, just to add some textures to the wings. And with the modeling tool, okay, I'm just going to separate this a little bit and round the little tips of the wings. Okay, okay, very good. Okay, you can also separate them like this, and just with your fingers, just to add some movements into the wings. Okay, okay, there you go. And also I'm gonna do it in the next one. Okay, I'm just working the tips of the wings so it won't look like I just cut them. Okay, these little details are the ones that count. Okay, there you go. So we have the two wings ready. Okay, and hello. My cake pop is set. The first coat of white chocolate is set. So I'm just going to add the second coat and let it set again. So I'm going to dip it again into the white chocolate. Okay. And again, I'm going to just move it around or shake it a little bit just to drain the excess of chocolate. So I drain all the excess of chocolate from the cake pop. I'm just going to flip over the paper so this won't stick on the bottom of the cake pop, and I'm going to let it dry again. It's going to create that base again. And now from here, I'm going to let it set a little bit, and then I'm going to decorate with the wings that I cut out of sugar paste. I'll be back in a minute. So after the second coat of chocolate, I'm going to let this set for a little while again, but no, I'm not going to let it dry completely. Before it's totally dry, I'm going to place the wings. So the wings will stick into the chocolate, but let's just wait. Okay, so the cake pop is about to be totally dry. It's not completely dry yet. If I touch it, okay, it's still a little bit sticky. So with a paintbrush, small, like little brush, I'm going to get some white chocolate onto my wings. Okay, this is the side of the wing that is going to be placed into the cake pop, and I'm going to stick it into the pop. Let me just hold this here. Sorry if I'm covering the camera. Okay, there you go. Look how cute. Okay, now the other one. Okay, just hold it here. There you go. So you have to hold it a little bit just to make sure it is in place. Okay. And before it is absolutely dry, I'm going to sprinkle some sugared. I forgot the word. Oh my God, I forgot the word. I forgot the word. Got the word! Sparkling holographic silver dust. There you go. It's made out of sugar. It's edible. Okay. So it will just give, I'm using a small, using like, I use this brush only to sprinkle dust. Okay. So I'm just going to go like this on top of it. Okay. And you will have some shine into your Cakepop. Sorry about the word that I forgot. Okay, I'm just thinking like 3 different languages at the same time. Sorry. But there you go. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit more before I take it out. Okay, in a while I'll show you how it looks. Look how cute it looks. You can even add like a ribbon here and it would look so good on the plate, and it tastes amazing. I'm telling you, kids loved it in the party. Kids and adults, they loved it. You can use leftover cakes that you have. You can bake a cake and do it from scratch. You can mix all the flavors that you want, and it's a very fun and easy way to take advantage of leftover cakes, materials that you can find easily, and it would look awesome on your table and everybody will love it. So I hope you like it. And of course, this video is a way to show you just a little sneak peek of what you can find in the courses on how to make cake pops on the Art Cake Experience School. In order to enroll, it's very easy. Go to theartcakeexperience.com, then click on the part that says the school, and in there you will find the link on how to get to the main page and enroll for free in my Cakepop course. That is free also. So I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that I have taught you something. And if not, I just hope that you had a good time as I did. Okay? Thank you.